with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, you can see by my more calm than usual demeanor, I'm ready to chill out and relax with one of my favorite things, a big-ass Russian Imperial Stout. And where am I going to go to acquire said Russian Imperial Stout today? I'm going to go to Thirsty Dog Brewing out of Akron, Ohio, US of A. Yay, yay. And I'm going to have their Siberian Night Imperial Stout. Now, this is a 2012 vintage of said Russian Imperial Stout. And where did I acquire this 9.7% ABV and 58 IBU beer, since they don't distribute it around here? I got it from my good buddy Tony at Mediocre Reviews and Awesome Brews. Tony hasn't done any reviews for a while, but check out his channel anyway. He's got a lot of great stuff on there. Also, I want to give a shout out to my good buddies, the Johnny G, who's up in Ohio, and my good buddy Dave over at Beer Sampling with Dave. Check out both of their channels, and I will put a link for their stuff down here as well. So, they say that Russian Imperial Stout's like the granddaddy of all stouts. It's the Big Mac daddy that you want to drink. It's awesome, like on the side of the bottle here. And they also say they use lots of roasted, toasted malt and caramel malt. So, that sounds about good enough for me. So, I'm going to crack the top off of this bad boy, get it in the glass, and tell you what's up with the Siberian Night Imperial Stout. Now, oh, nice hiss off this, at time of review, 2-year-old beer. Oh, smells awesome from here. This beer is going to taste really good to me today, guys. Why? Because I've had a real interesting kind of pain in the ass week. Stuff to deal with the house. Look at that beer. Awesome. Stuff to deal with the house, the kids. You know how it goes. Life happens. But when life happens, I bring beer into my life to make it happy times, for at least for a little while, so I can kick back and chill and get a little perspective on things and hit that sort of reboot key. Speaking of which, let's hit that reboot key and talk about what this beer looks like. Man, it is definitely Siberian Night. Ain't no light at all. No way, no how coming through this beer. We got a solid finger and 3/4 heads, super tight bubbles, little tiny soap sudsy at the top, but not really too much. When I swirl it, plenty of glass lacing and sheets of alcohol rolling off the inside of this glass. I don't know if the booze is at increased up to like 10% or something on this as this bad boy sat for nearly 2 years, but I'm ready to get a nose on this. Well, I'm already getting it now because I can smell the malts and everything rolling off this from here. Let's see what's up. Wow, right up at the front, big roast. They say they use lots of roasted, toasted malt. Roast, but like, let me see. Yeah, like roasted coffee, chocolate, even maybe like some brown bread in there. Yeah, like bakery roast smell, almost like you're making baking a chocolate cake, sort of that kind of ovened chocolate. Dark fruits, caramel, toffee, and that just roast tone, that like sweet burnt sugar, burnt sugar roast tone. Man, this smells lovely. I'm ready to dive into this. I've earned this beer this week. Trust me, guys. I know I say that all the time, but I've earned this one. I'm diving in. I can't wait. This is one of those beers, too, before I get into that, I've, like, forgotten about. I've had around for a while ever since that beer trade, and it just got pushed off to the side. Well, it's getting to get pushed down my neck now. Cheers. Oh, damn. Hell yes. Nice. It's got a medium, virgin on medium full mouthfeel. Slick, chewy. Look at that glass lacing. Lots of dark fruits in this beer right now. More than on the nose. There was a little bit of like raisin on the nose. But man, big dark dates. Like caramelized raisins in there. After that, big coffee flavor from roast though. Not from like coffee adjunct. But big coffee roast flavor. Dark chocolate. And it leaves a bitter, dark fruit sort of aftertaste, kind of like dark roast coffee and dark fruit combined. Wow, super smooth, easy to drink. There's no alcohol in the aroma. There's no alcohol in the taste. Maybe a little tiny warming in the chest, but that's it. The alcohol's perfectly masked in this beer. I never had it fresh. I didn't get it fresh when I got it. I think it was like 6 or 8 months old when I received said beer. But I was lucky enough Tony hooked me up with it, and but super smooth, man. This is an awesome beer. This is one that I guess I'm glad I cellared by happenstance. But man, super easy to drink. Wow, I would drink this again anytime. Sometimes these stouts. This one's been around since like 2002, 2003, something where in that time period. Sometimes the recipes from that time period taste a little dated and thin, but it's got a nice consistency. And wow, just a nice, deep, dark roast tone that's really hitting my happy stout drinking button today. Wow. And you can see I've put a good bit of this down just talking to you. So, what do you grade like a beer like this? Rate Beer gives it a straight up 100. I don't know about all that. Beer Advocate gives it a 93. Now, that's his fresh beers. It's a 2012 beer. It's a couple months shy of 2 years old at this point while I'm drinking it. Luckily, I've got another one, too, because Tony sent me two. Thanks a million, my brother. Anyways, I'm going to give this beer a 97. It's verging on that A-plus level, tasting-wise for me right now. You know, I'm a big believer in beers hitting you in that situational moment when you're ready to have that beer, and beers really match times, and you know, when you drink a really awesome beer, you remember that time too, guys, don't you, when you're geeking out on that beer and saying, damn, I remember that day when I was out in the sun and I had that kick-ass Saison or Hefeweizen, man, that was awesome. Well, I'm remembering right now, dude, when I have those stressful days and I come back and kick back and have me a nice big-ass barley wine or Russian Imperial Stout like this, and I said, wow, I got some nice relaxation after I had that beer. So, I'm giving it a high A. If you guys have had this beer cellared like I'm having it, let me know what you think. If you've had it fresh, tell me a little bit about it then, because I've never met this beer fresh. Maybe I'll get one from Johnny G or Dave or something. You guys know I always accept beer donations. Why not? And I hoard beer sometimes too. But that's another story, isn't it? So the next DJs BrewTube, like I say, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching it. Also, I'd be really thankful if you would think globally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. I know my guys Johnny G and Tony and Dave are supporting their local brewers drinking this stuff because I've seen them review it. So I know they're on the team. Are you on the team too? Join up, guys. Help this craft beer movement keep growing, because that's just freaking awesome, because that gives us more variety to try, and that's what hits our happy buttons and gives us beer like this so we can smile after we have it and chill out and get rid of that stress of the week. So, like I said before, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching, and I got nothing but a bunch of love for you and a big-ass Russian Imperial Stout drinking. Peace out.